Hey guys, we're live. We're live. Let's get into this video. I know it's kind of late, but I had a couple topics I wanted to run through. I was going to do it earlier, but I said let's go ahead and do it now. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the video. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. We have a few topics. Let's go. So as you guys may know, for the past couple months now, because we're just into 2025, this is only February, we've had like 5 or so plane crashes since then. It's been a lot, y'all. It's been a lot. Hold on, it's been more than 5. Let's see. 8. It's been about 8. It's been about 8 plane crashes, you guys, since 2025. I'm seeing that's a lot. That's a lot that we're having here, and there's been a most recent one for. It says there's a new video that shows passengers walking on the ceiling of a Delta jet, you guys, that crashed in Toronto, Canada, and I'm just like, damn, that's how I fly. When I fly Delta. But when I saw this, I said, oh my God, I want to share it because we're starting to see a lot of planes now going down. And that's just kind of scary a little bit. Like, my God, like for those of you that fly a lot, that's it's like a praying time now. If you get on a plane, I always do it anytime I fly. I always say a prayer before I leave the ground and definitely while landing. But this is starting to be more of an issue now with these damn planes going down. So let's go ahead and get into this. And my goodness, let's get into it. This is a Delta plane that went down. We're going to look at this. All right. So as you guys can see coming up on my screen, it says the new video shows passengers walking on the ceiling. Hold on. To escape the crash Delta jet, you guys, in Toronto, Canada. Hold on. I'm trying to get my phone up so I can look on here as well. Give me 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Hope y'all have a good night. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's go ahead and pull it up. As you guys can see, it's on my screen. All right, so as we can see here, this.
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck. This is crazy.
Holy
fuck. The word.
Oh my fucking God.
So as you guys can see, the plane crashed. It looks like over a frozen lake or something. And it crashed on its on the roof of the plane. So they're upside down literally, and they're walking these people off. So they actually made it, you guys. These people actually survived, and they're walking out of this plane, this Delta jet that's upside down. Let's continue.
Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Oh my God.
That's so scary.
Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Holy fuck.
Everything, drop it. Come on.
Holy fuck.
He is like so glad to be alive, y'all. That's something to be able to tell somebody. I was on a jet and it crashed and I survived. Like, that is so crazy. But they said 3 survivors of the Delta plane crashed in Toronto are in critical condition, one being a child. Now, 76 people were on board the plane that crashed at Toronto's Pearson Airport, with new reports claiming that at least 18 people were injured. It says that one man in his 60s and a woman in her 40s sustained critical injuries, according to ABC News. It says that they were rushed to separate hospitals. Now, another passenger, presumably a child, was reportedly transported to Toronto's Sick Kids Hospital. Said that there are still a lot of uncertainties as to what is going on, but as of now, there's no arrivals or departures coming or going, CTV News reported. Now, it says that it's unclear how exactly the plane flipped over, But wind speeds were reportedly only 40 miles per hour on the ground and stronger, of course, in the air. Something is going on. Are we under some type of attack, you guys? Are we under some type of an attack that we don't know about where these damn planes keep going down? Like, my God, we are just in February. 2025 has really come in and it's been kind of eerie. I ain't gonna hold you. It's been kind of eerie with people passing away, all these planes going down, Trump being in office, like you name it. It's been a very eerie moment. It's been a very eerie year, and we're just in the beginning of 2025, barely in February. And damn, we're still getting these planes that are crashing down. I've got a trip that I got to take here in a couple of months here, not too long from now. I fly Delta. I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little nervous to have to fly out because, like, damn, who wants to have to think about, is my plane going to land like it's supposed to with all this stuff going on? Now, let me point
Holy
out for you
fuck.
guys. This guy obviously is just like in total shock that this
Holy
plane
fuck.
is upside
Oh
down
my
and these people
fucking
are getting
god.
out of here.
Yo, I was just on this fucking plane.
Something is really going on. I cannot.
Oh my god. Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Holy fuck.
That's scary. That is scary. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at this topic here that I pulled. It's actually going to give a breakdown with the dates and how many planes that we've actually had go down already. And we're only in this today, the 17th. We had one go down today, of course, in Toronto. We just talked about it. So let's let that come up so we can look at it together, so we can see what's going on. It says that since the beginning of 2025, there have been at least 8 significant plane crashes, okay? So here we go. January 29th, we had the one happen in DC. You guys remember that, where they were in the river, or lake, I mean. Was that a lake? River? I'm not sure. But anyway, so on 131, they had one in Pennsylvania. On 2-5, there was one in DC, Washington, of course. 2-6 was Alaska. They had another crash on the 10th in Arizona. Another one on the 12th, California. Another one on the 16th of February in Georgia. And now on the 17th here not here, I ain't in Toronto, but they're in Toronto, you guys. So it's almost some of these are almost 2 days apart. Like, it's crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot of plane crashes in a, few weeks time span. Like I said, we're just in February, and damn, we had another one today. So I feel like we might be under some type of weird attack that we may not know about, or we being attacked by, I don't know, hell, somebody from another planet or something. I don't know if somebody's throwing some type of missiles to attack the planes when they go up in the air. I don't know. Are Martians trying to take us up out of this bitch? I don't know. It's weird. It's a praying time. That's all I do know. With all these damn planes going down. But you guys can see it here on my screen. Very, very eerie. Very, very eerie. Okay. So shout out to Hot Freestyle, because that's where we saw this information. They said that plane turned upside down. Wow. Yes, that is very, very scary. Let me go back to the comments. Let me see what y'all are saying about that. Yes. Says that I feel like, let's put your comment up. Says, I feel like the flight board has been hacked. Said that the cybersecurity professionals are working overtime. Something is going on, y'all. Something is going down. Says it says Sprite is a clear lemon. Oh, y'all talking about Sprite. What the hell? Sprite comes in additional flavors. Sir, white boy, what are you talking about? Obviously, you are on something else. I'm not sure. We're talking about this, and your ass is talking about some Sprites. Child, listen. Let's go in timeout for you, okay? Nobody talking about no damn Sprite. We talking about planes, okay? You in timeout for that one till you learn how to act. All right. They said that my brother is a flight attendant, and said I pray over him every day. Yes, you have to. Says that Trump fired the head of aviation. Trump is doing team too much. Like, I can't. Thank you, Belle. Belle is on it, child. Belle says she blocked him. I was like, what the hell is this Sprite mess? I says that they know what it is. They're just not telling us like COVID. I can believe that. They don't tell people what it is. They definitely know. I feel like they know because that's just not normal for that many planes to be going down that close together in that many. 8 in just barely February. What, 17th of February? We've had 8 plane crashes. Like, what the hell is going on? I'm still the one that happened in DC because I covered it here on my channel when they showed the actual, was it like a helicopter or something that collided into the plane? Like, literally, it was flying into it. And you had enough time to either go up or down or whatever, slow down something to avoid hitting this damn plane, and you still hit it. So that gave that, I don't know, it kind of gave me that something weird was going on there because how do you just hit this damn plane and just not be able to avoid it? You had a whole bunch of time to not hit this plane. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I saw that one. It says that there was a small plane crash in Georgia over the weekend. Yeah. We were just talking about it. Thanks for that. Classic type lady said the 2 people were unalive. Yep. Somebody said another one in Philly. That's scary, y'all. Says that plane turned upside down. Wow, yes, that's some scary-ish. Teresa Wright says that we just flew Delta Friday and landed in, what is that, Dulays with no problem. Or the Dulays, whatever that is. Says that my husband was nervous because we normally fly into DCA regular. Yeah. I'm nervous, y'all. I got a flight coming up. I'm nervous as hell. I am nervous. I'm like, bitch, do I need to get on the fucking bus or do I need to drive? I mean, I don't want to drive where I'm going. That's going to be the longest drive ever, but damn. So one of a kind Gemini says that and a plane went down in Atlanta on some. Yeah, child. Oof. Grandma 504 says that where is the spiritual warfare, honey? Child, this is a praying time. It's a praying time. I hate to be on a plane and to be upside down. Now, if I make it, that's wonderful. I ain't gonna never forget that. That's gonna be like a moment that you never forget. But I mean, my God, to be on a plane and that mud crash and then be upside down when you hit the ground. Of course, you know those people had some injuries from the impact. You know, coming from the sky to the ground. Like, damn. Oof. I don't think about it. Lord have mercy. Says that I think we need to be paying attention to who was on each plane. That's a good perspective. That is a great perspective. Somebody said, let's check back in November. Imagine. Right. Yeah, I feel like we might be under some type of weird attack that we don't know about. They want us to be afraid to travel. Well, I'm not traveling out of the country right now. I don't feel comfortable doing so with Trump in office, not with everything that's going on. I just don't. Where I'm going is definitely in the US, but I'm definitely going to be flying here really soon. And I'm nervous, y'all. I'm definitely going to be praying real hard that day. All right. I might have to bust out the praying oil and everything. Oh, Lord said there's something that's definitely going on. I feel like it is too. And you're right. Somebody that said something about COVID, like when we had COVID, nobody said anything to us. And over millions of people passed away of COVID. And I feel like that could have been avoided. And who was in office when that shit happened? Trump with his silly ass. Pray. Let's see. Cookie Clark says, pray that your granny makes it back safe. Yes, honey. Anybody that have family members that are out and about, if they're flying, definitely prayers that they make it back safely. Okay. Says that something is not right with all these planes crashing. I'm telling you. Says that thank you, Jesus, that their lives are praying for the injured. Yep. I mean, I'd rather be injured than unalive, baby, because you can heal. All right. So these back-to-back plane crashes are scary. It is, y'all. All right. So let's get to the next topic. OMG, Lord. I hate talking about stuff like this, but we have to make awareness. All right. So I saw this clip, you guys, on Making Melody. What is it? Money Making Melody fan page. And I want to share it because with everything that's going on right now with Kingdom Reigns Entertainment and OWN, with Melody leaving the show, and we know why she left the show, from her being attacked so much. She says in this clip that she went through a moment in time where she just had to be quiet, where she was told by the Most High, just be quiet, because he's fighting for her behind the scenes. So a lot of times that's how it has to be. Somebody mentioned before in the chat not too long ago about spiritual warfare. I know about that too. You definitely have to be quiet when things are being worked on, okay? You have to be silent. Be silent while things are being worked on. And you'll definitely see a good outcome on that, okay? Because the Most High be doing his good work when you being silent. You don't have to speak. You don't have to go live and go off on nobody. You ain't got to make no announcements. Just be quiet and let him fight for you. When we say him, we know the Most High. All right, so let's get into this topic, this video that I saw with Melody. She kind of gets emotional here. You guys may have seen this. It is a throwback, but it kind of relates to what's going on right now with the issues that's going on with her not being heard, with her being attacked, with people coming up saying that she is trying to groom them and all kind of allegations against her, fighting against her, to come against her character, to come against who she is, to defame her, to try to block her from being the successful businesswoman that she is. She's been under attack for a very long time since she's been on this show, and I'm glad that she got away from this toxicity. So here on this particular Money Making Melody fan page, shout out to them. She says, throwback to January 2023, says Mel was dealing with the attacks from the same demons that she is dealing with now. Says that now is another time when being still and silent is all you need to do when God is fighting your battles. I know that's right. Says that we are praying for you, Melody Sheree. Don't let anyone know your next chess move. Says that we are here to support you always. Fix your crown, sis. I know that's right. All right, so let's share. Let's share, okay? Let's share. Oh, child. Yeah, we're sending up some prayers for Mel, because even though she's not on the show, she's still being under attack. Okay, she's just not on the screen so you can see it, but she's definitely under attack, not just from the show, from also Martell, from also his side piece, from also, other things that she's dealing with in her life as well. It's a lot, and she's still trying to be a mom, raise 4 kids, still trying to run her businesses and keep her sanity all at the same damn time, and that's a lot. So let's get into this. And again, shout out to Money Making Melody fan page.
I mean, me a lot of y'all I see it. But let me tell y'all what happened. And I try to keep myself open and see the signs, the wonders, and pay attention to everything that God is doing and why he's doing it. And I believe in divine timing. I say that all the time. I believe in divine timing. I believe in divine alignment. And y'all, I didn't have a voice the past week. I'm gonna try not to cry because God is just so amazing, man. He's just so amazing. And I didn't have a voice the past week. And usually if I get a sinus infection or something and I feel like I need to go to the doctor, I'll get a shot. They give me that little steroid shot. The next day I'm back, right? I'm back. I'm good. And it didn't work like that this time. For a whole week, and if any of y'all saw me do a live with Sugar Mama, you could hear my voice was leaving. And it didn't get better, okay? It didn't get better. And, my voice, that's what I do, So I'm like, come on now, God dang. And it was so much happening, and y'all, it didn't work like that this time. For a whole week, and if any of y'all saw me do a live with Sugar Mama, you could hear my voice was leaving. And it didn't get better, okay? It didn't get better. And, my voice, that's what I do, So I'm like, come on now, God dang. And it was so much happening, and y'all know. So I ain't even got to go into the detail. It was so much happening, but I couldn't speak. And I felt like, well, now looking into it, I see what it was. God said, shut your mouth on this one. Shut your mouth. I'm putting you in silence mode. You ain't saying nothing. Because God knows for me, I'll be talking. I'll be talking. But I really know without a shadow of a doubt that God says, shut your mouth. Don't you say a word. Mm-hmm. Vengeance is mine. And you sit back and you watch. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm doing right now. I done got my voice back. And I'm sitting back and I'm just watching. Okay? Sitting back and just watching. But God put me in silent mode. When I say, this wasn't my first sinus infection. When I say usually I go get a shot and the next day your girl is back, that's what happens. a week and a half went by, and I was telling my people, I'm like, I don't know why I ain't feeling better. I'm not feeling better. They like, dang, you still sound bad. I'm like, yeah, I still ain't got no voice. Y'all will see me some filming probably these scenes air where I barely have a voice. And whenever you have committed yourself to your calling, to your purpose, to what God has for you, these are the types of wonders that he will do, and you'll be able to see. Because sometimes we go through life not even seeing what God is doing or what the signs that God is giving us and the things that God is telling us, because we just going, right? But whenever you submit yourself to purpose, divine calling, and alignment, let me tell you something. When you do that, God will show you every single time why he is who he is.
Come on.
And I feel thankful. I'm appreciative. And I had to sing, y'all heard I had to sing my song this morning, because there is nobody and nothing greater than him.
I know that's right.
Period. And he shut my mouth. And I see it. I saw it, because and this is another thing I always say, when things don't make sense in the natural.
Come on.
When things don't make sense in the natural, it's because it's spiritual.
Come on.
When you can't understand, like, it just, but why? But this don't even make sense. But and it doesn't make sense to your natural mind. It's because it's spiritual. And I have learned that. And I want y'all to learn that too. If you don't know it already, learn that. Straight like that. But I have to tell y'all, when I say God shut me down the past week and a half, because see, you do all the work you need to do and want to do, but God knows your heart, and God also knows how far along you are and how far along you ain't. And to sit back, to witness lies being spoken on you, and you really can't even talk. Because what I would have did was some other things. So my point is divine alignment, divine timing. And sometimes God will shut your mouth and say, be still. Be still. Of course, sometimes God says go. But sometimes God says be still. Because I got this one. Woo! Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, that's all I wanted to say. Drop that encouragement on y'all. Give y'all some truths. Like, I got my voice back.
Y'all know she gonna eat. You know she gonna eat.
I'm excited. I'm appreciative. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to y'all. I'm thankful to God. I'm just thankful. And we're going to have an amazing rest of the week. I might come back live again. Who knows? Since I can talk again, I might. But I hope that I said something that encouraged or spoke to your heart. And everybody that needed to receive it is the people that who God know needed to receive it. Y'all on here. Y'all on here. DMing me. A lot of y'all I've been, I see it. But let me tell y'all what happened. And I try to keep myself open and.
So we heard it. Y'all heard that? When I tell you this was recorded January of 2023, and why everything she just said in this whole video aligns with what she's dealing with right now. Is that crazy? That is something else. That is something else, that everything she just said in this video aligns with what she's dealing with right now, with the whole Carlos situation, with Kingdom Reigns Entertainment, with the cast members and everybody that's attacking her, where she's having to deal with Martell, the court system, like everything that she's having to deal with. She got court coming up. Here, she has her revenge P case coming up with Martell. She also has the child custody case coming up. So she's got a lot coming up right now. And then she's having to launch this lawsuit against Kingdom Reign and OWN. So she got a lot, you guys, that she is dealing with. She made a decision to step back from this show to get her kid, get her peace. It was starting to be a lot on her. I know it. You could see that, even sitting at the reunion, you could tell she was over it. You could tell she was over it. She was just sitting there like, this is just the final thing. I'm going to get through this reunion and that's it. I ain't got to deal with this mess no more. It was all over her face. Like when they would ask certain questions, even when she had to go back and forth with Destiny, it was draining. Even with Martell, and she had some moments in there where she would smile and she would, try to interact and engage. But you could really tell that Melody would have, she's outgrown. She's been outgrown this show. She's been outgrown this show. But she said, once God tell her to go and leave the show, then she would. But the good thing about it is she's created other steps that she can step to after leaving this show. She came on this show. She did what she was supposed to do. She created other businesses and other things that she needed to. She rebuilt herself. She became a better person. She divorced Martell. She got her peace back. She regained her independence. Like she did a lot of things being on this show while going through everything that she was going through. And it's a lot sometimes to deal with all of those things and then have to be quiet. Okay, especially if you're very mouthy, like she said she is. She said, I'm very mouthy. Like she's a responder. I'm a responder. So it's hard for people who are responders to be quiet when you're going through things, when you're under attack. You just have to kind of eat that and just be like, you know what? I'm going to be quiet and just let things work out the way they need to. And a lot of times when you overstep and continue to speak, you kind of block some things that's being worked out behind the scenes for you. So that's a lesson for somebody. I don't know who needed to hear that. So I'm going to play it tonight because, oh my God, it kind of aligns with what she's dealing with right now and all of the crazy attacks that's going on right now with Carlos and everyone. I think she's already unfollowed Carlos and the cast members as well. So it's pretty much official that she's done with this situation. Now I'm hearing, it was brought to my attention too, that Nell Fletcher has reached out to her to ask her to please don't leave and to please stay on the show. I think everybody is starting to see that this show is really not going where it needs to go without her on there. And you guys saw on part 3 of the reunion when it was brought out that they were saying that Melody's saying that she's the star of the show, that she's over the show. And y'all remember when she got up and she said, no, that was you guys saying it. No, y'all need to fall in line with what Melody is saying. I didn't say that, y'all said it. So it's already understood that they understand that she is pretty much the queen of this damn show. She's the star of the show. They know it. They know it. And I think they're really going to see with this new season coming up how much of a scramble it's going to be and how much they're going to really have to put the work in. You can't use her anymore for a storyline. You can't really be bringing up her situation, all in her business with her marriage, with her kids, all of that. Attacking her, you got to find somebody else to attack now. Even Nell, you was on this whole, I'm your mentor. Like she drugged that through the entire season. I was so tired of it. I talked about it today. But Nell has, according to what I'm hearing, has reached out to Mel to ask her to stay on the show and come back. But when you're done with something, you're done. Like she was with Martell. She's done with Martell. And I don't think nobody, child, can tell her to go back to Martell. I don't think no one can be like, Mel, I think you should go back to Martell because it's a hell no for her. But yeah, so child, like Kendra Lamar said, honey, turn the TV off. When you turn the TV off, ain't nothing else to do. All right, let's move on to this last topic. This is not a long video. So I was looking at this and I said, okay, let's talk about this because sometimes we talk about relationships. Deion Sanders' daughter is dealing with a situation which y'all know she is engaged to Jaqueese, who is an R&B singer, and he is working on some type of album with this other individual. D-Loaf is her name, and it's starting to be an issue because Deiondra is saying that she wanted to like come to the studio like when they be recording or whatever, but it was like some kind of pushback, and she started thinking that maybe there was a relationship going on between the Jaqueese and this D-Loaf, Dejlo, how you say this person's name, I don't know. But anywho and anyway, let's get into this little interview, and this is Jaqueese talking about the issue. He's saying there's nothing going on, that they're just doing music, but Deiondra don't believe it, and she has already made a post most recently saying that she is going to do a tell-all in terms of what has happened or what is going on in this situation. She just had a baby by Jaqueese. He proposed to her and they're supposed to be getting married, but it's looking like they may not be getting married because I saw a recent video where Deion Sanders was telling her she needs to choose herself, pretty much to stop fooling with Jaqueese, because he didn't like him anyway. He was never a fan of Jaqueese anyway. So let's get into this.
What is the situation with you and your fiance right now?
In my understanding, she don't really understand the entertainment industry. I think that's why you see like the outlashes on the internet and just different stuff like that. I think she probably do that to be heard or something. You know, I mean, of course I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? But I try not to indulge in the internet stuff.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay like as far away from it as possible in the public. Anybody that know me, I feel like they just know that I'm passionate about my work and my dream. I want this to be something great because this is an opportunity that we always wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like our first project was a mixtape. So we gave it away for free.
But did you talk to her about it?
Yeah, of course.
When you are seeing your fiance post things, right? Has it caused like the
yeah.
work to be even harder to do?
I don't think it make work harder, but I think, you know, everybody be like, dang, you know, this ain't the way it was supposed to be.
Can I ask why she wasn't allowed to be at the music video?
You know, I got to make sure everybody is comfortable. You know, if these was just songs where it's like Dage was a feature, you know what I'm saying? Then I could be like, hey, man, this is my set. When we doing something where it's 50-50, where we got to work together, it's like she got to be all the way comfortable. Whatever she want to happen on these sets got to be done. And it's nothing to disrespect nobody.
Is there an issue with you and his fiance, Deiondra, or no?
No, it isn't. I respect people's relationships, you know, but I also, it's like, do y'all respect the friendship? I've been out the picture, you know, and I stay out the picture unless it's business. Like, we don't even hang out as much and do the cool shit that we used to do. So now it's, you know, it's respect. Females is never even taken to me for real. Or even if they did know me, they don't like me now. You know what I'm saying? Just because they don't like our bond and our chemistry. So
let's say things get worked out between Jaqueese and his fiance. Things are okay. She wants to have a conversation. You guys all get along and they want you at the wedding. Are you going to the wedding?
Oh, no, because I haven't met her.
That ain't on me. How do I force you to meet somebody?
If any of his women feel like they don't have to respect me, then I don't have to be his friend. We can end the friendship if my respect is on the line. You know, I won't be disrespected. You know what I'm saying? I won't be these slurs. I won't be none of that. So
what is the situation with you and your fiance right now?
In my understanding, she don't really understand the entertainment industry. I think that's why you see like the outlashes on the internet.
Okay, so he's trying to say she don't understand the entertainment industry. This girl grew up in the industry. Her father is Deion Sanders. Okay, she's been around celebrities all her life. So you out here with all this damn yodeling your ass be doing. He got a few nice songs, but he be doing all this damn yodeling and stuff. And then this was this Dage Loaf, whatever her name is. From what I'm hearing, I think they used to date or have some type of situationship going on. And Deiondra, she feels a little, I guess, uneasy about them being around each other because she may think that something's going down in the studio, which sometimes that shit do happen. I ain't gonna hold you. Those people in the studio, you ain't even got to be in a relationship or have a situationship going on. Certain things will get to going on. If you get to drinking and carrying on in the studio, that shit happens. That's a real thing. So not everybody go in the studio like myself and just record your music and get the hell out. That's just what I do. Okay. But you got some people that you know, things do go down at the studio, and at this point she doesn't, obviously sounds like she don't trust him. Also, I was reading where Deiondra kind of snapped off on Jaqueese's mom and was saying some crazy stuff about his mom too. I was just like, oh girl, how you supposed to be marrying him and you going off on the mama? That's gonna be forever a problem. So if he didn't check her on that, I don't know. That shit ain't gonna work because you can't be going off on the mama. I love my mother-in-law dearly. I would never snap off on her and disrespect her. But they're already going down the wrong road. And if you got trust issues, it's not going to work, regardless if you have a child or not. They might want to go through some relationship counseling to figure out what the issue is and how they can get by this and fix it. But bottom line is, it sounds like it's issues on both sides. Deion Sanders don't like or see it for Jaqueese, and Deiondra don't see it for or really like his mom. And she don't like the fact that he is working with and doing music with females. But, you know, that's his job. If he's recording music and she's a feature on there, then obviously she's definitely going to have to be in the studio and in videos at some point. And you have to understand how that business works. When they do videos, it doesn't mean that that's real life. I mean, you know, you don't go too far. Maybe you don't want to tongue kiss this person down, but understand it's going to be some touching and stuff like that in videos when you are working with the opposite sex sometimes. And that's just how it goes. It's kind of like acting. If you're in a movie, sometimes you might have a nude scene, or you might have a bedroom scene, something like that. It doesn't mean that you're trying to be with that person or hit on that person. It's just called work. You're trying to get your bag and get out of there. But I think that there are some serious issues between Jaqueese and Deiondra, where she just does not trust him. And she has been crashing out a lot on the internet. So Jaqueese says that Deiondra Sanders is crashing out due to her not understanding the entertainment business. And this Dej Loaf, I hope I'm saying it right, says that she will not be tolerating the disrespect and claims that she respects their relationship, but Deiondra doesn't respect their friendship. So that's what she had to say. Y'all just heard the interview on that. Now let me close this and go to the part where Deiondra has responded. Okay, child, I want them to figure this out because they get on my nerves. This is some high school shit right here. For real. And you got a baby too. Deion Sanders do not like this boy, like for real. All right, so as you guys can see coming up on my screen, so Deiondra has responded, girl. This just came out. She said the people got to fake a relationship to sell albums. She said, stop asking me why I'm not around. She says that I am not allowed to be around. I'm not allowed to be around them because Dej would feel uncomfortable if his fiance is there. She says that, as I said before, y'all got it. Y'all won. She says that hope y'all little album sell, not little album. Hope y'all little album sell the most that y'all done ever sold. Hope that y'all album done. Hope that y'all little album sell the most y'all done ever sold. Why everything got to be little when you get mad at somebody? That shit is so petty. Why every time you get mad with somebody, everything is little? You get mad at your man because he pissed you off. Now all of a sudden he got a little penis. Whole time you happy, he digging you out, y'all happy. You ain't said nothing about it. But as soon as he pissed you off, everything about him is little. Jaqueese is little though. He about 4'1". He is small. But as you guys can see, shout out to the Jasmine brand. Deiondra Sanders has announced that she is ready to share her truth after the ongoing drama with Jaqueese. Says that she previously accused the pair of banning her from their video shoot and faking a relationship to promote their album. She said that F a Friend Zone 2, that's what the album name is, revealing the brewing tension between them all. So hopefully they can all figure it out if they're going to stay together. As I said, she just had a baby by him. I don't think that baby is a year old yet. So hopefully they figure it out. Hopefully they figure this out. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Yeah. So she's here also saying, I can't wait to tell my truth. So it's like she's getting ready to come out and just blast him, and their relationship is probably going to be over. I don't think going to the internet, taking to the internet and blasting all of your business. I mean, you already did that on his mama. I think you might owe her an apology, just because of the respect of the fact that she is his mom. And I think that she and Jaqueese, if you guys are going to make it and carry on and get married and raise this child together collectively, then maybe counseling would be a great thing for you guys to do, some relationship counseling. Okay. Thank you so much, Teresa Wright, for the super sticker, dear. I appreciate you. All right. So what do y'all think about that? You can put in the comments what you think. I hope they figured out, child. That's that young love. Y'all know how that young love be, honey. They fight and they break up over everything. These young people now don't know how to stay together for nothing to save their lives. They get to marry, honey. They get married and they break up to make up, child. They stay married for 6 months and go get divorced. I be like, damn, y'all ain't gonna work it out. Y'all ain't gonna talk about it. Y'all ain't. I mean, you gotta have some standards when you have a marriage. And not that I'm a marriage counselor. I ain't a pro at it. I just know what works for me. I mean, I've been with my husband for quite some time, and we respect each other. And there's certain things we don't say. We don't disrespect each other. We don't speak to each other disrespectfully. He never calls me a bitch, and I never call him anything like that. We get mad. You're going to get mad. You're going to have obviously going to have moments where you have disagreements, and that person's going to piss you off, and they're going to get on your damn nerves. But bottom line is, you talk about it, you pray about it, you fix it. You don't go to bed mad. That's something that we don't do. And you live to see another day, child. That's just what it is. Marriage is what you make it. If you build it on always being argumentative, then you're going to always be doing that. So you got to meet at the middle, because you're going to be two people. You're always going to be two people that's learning to be one. And being one is a struggle. Being one is hard. I don't know who I'm talking to. Being one is definitely, it's a hard thing. But if you got somebody that you love and that respect you and that you trust, hey, and that's God fearing, you got to pray. You got to pray in your relationships and your marriages out here if you want them to work. You got to have God in it at some point in time if you want that thing to work and you guys can move forward and be the best you can be as a unit, being one. And I don't know no other way to say it. Okay. Somebody said, I've been married for 25 years. Let's put that up there because that's a huge thing. I've been married for 25 years and I would never disrespect his mother. Yeah, I don't disrespect. I love my mother-in-law, honey. She called me, she said, tell her I love her. I'd be like, love you back, okay? When we go and see his family, my husband's family love me, honey. I go to the family reunions. We got one coming up here in July. I go to the family reunions. I'm family, child. They love me down. Love me down. I go and I have a good time with them. We eat, do the crab legs and all that. Have a good time, okay? Because my husband's from up north. So we go up north and we have our little family reunion and we do what we got to do. All right. So it's all about respect, love and respect, honey. Keep God in it, all of that. But I ain't going to hold you guys. Love each other, respect each other, forgive each other. You got to have forgiveness as well. All right. And if you want people to forgive you, you got to learn how to forgive others. And that's just how it works. All right. So let's get down here. Read some more comments right quick. It says, hubby and I will make 23 years this summer. Come on, 23 years for Les Moore and her husband. All right. Yes, I love that, honey. Black love. Any love. I like any love. It don't matter. It's not even a color thing. Any love, I love it. If you find somebody that you love, that love you and treat you right, that's what it's all about. Okay, because nobody wants to be alone. It even says it in the Bible. Man should not be alone. All right. When a man finds the good thing, when a man find a wife, he find a good thing. All right, so it's great. Women, don't be out there looking. He will find you. But in the meantime, and in between time, be fixing yourself so that when you find him, that you guys can mesh and do what you need to do. All right. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing. Say, right, Caramel. That's why I always call my husband babe. Honey, nice. Yeah, honey, 36 years for me. I know that's right, Rose. Yes, honey, stay there. Stay right there. All right. Somebody said, y'all be safe. They're going to get out of here. Hold on. It says, I'll slam my chin to my shoulder and hold before I disrespect my mom. Yeah. Nah, my mother-in-law is like my mother. You know, I respect her thoroughly. She's my husband's mother. And how could I love him and disrespect and mistreat his mother? Like, that's a hell no for me, especially publicly, social media or anywhere. Like, publicly, you can't do that. You cannot be on the internet disrespecting your man's mama like that and then think that things is going to be great between you and him. It's going to cause some tension because a man love his mama. Most men love their mamas. So when you disrespect his mama publicly, it's going downhill from there. It is going downhill from there. So I hope they figure this out. And then the fact that, like I said, Deion Sanders, and y'all know how he is. Deion has that little attitude, honey, where he has a little God complex about him. He's a little narc. So he don't see it for Jaqueese, but he loves the fact that they have that grandbaby, that he loves that grandbaby. He's always holding and playing with that grandbaby because I do follow them, child. But he don't see it for Jaqueese, honey. And I don't think he liked the fact that Jaqueese proposed to his daughter. I don't think he liked that. But, you know, as a father, you kind of have to step back and accept that because that's who she chose. What can you do? When you fight her, that's going to make her love him more. That's how it be with your kids. The one thing you try to fight them and make them not do and not love somebody, that's who they wind up loving and marrying. So stay out of it. Let them figure it out, honey. Let them run into the wall and they'll figure it out on their own. All right? I ain't ready with mine. My son ain't a teenager yet, but it's approaching. So y'all pray my strength in the Lord, okay? Says a family that prays together stays together. I know that's right. You better tell them. You better tell them, Miss Charlotte. All right. Maria says that my ex-mother and I get along well. Says it's been 27 years since we parted, and they welcome me the same as they did when we were together. That's great. That is great that you still have a great relationship, okay? Because sometimes they cut each other off and they don't want to fool with you no more after you ain't with their son or with their daughter no more. So that's a great thing. Said, I'm glad I made it home today from California. Said that my plane was landing in North Carolina and I just happened to see this on YouTube. Scared the ish out of me. I know that's right, Pamela Wells. I ain't mean to scare you, okay? But I do like to bring awareness to my channel when we have stuff like this going on because, baby, you need to know if this many plane crashes is happening, we need to talk about it because obviously this is not a normal thing. All right. I don't remember this happening in 2024. Now we might have had 1 or 2 or 3, but 8 and we just in February. I don't even want to know what's going to happen by December. And I don't want to speak nothing into existence, but that's scary, y'all. Oh my God. That is scary. That is scary. All right. Let's see. Let's get a couple more comments, then we're gonna get out of here. It says, and I mind my business and don't speak out of turn. Said that they were family long before I came in the picture. Come on here, Miss Nicole. All right, Poindexter. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right. Let's see. Let's see. Constance Abrams says that thanks, Rel, for hold on. Something get home safely. Says it just pulled up in my driveway. Be safe, everyone. All right. Yes, honey. Thank you for getting home safe. All right. And that goes for everybody else. If you're on your way home, please get there safe. Says it's hard. It's hard with a woman like Clarissa, though, but it's the principle. Okay, let me get out of there because I don't think that's my business. All right, said the respect. Let's get this from Patricia Thompson. All right, Patricia Thompson says that the respect should always be for our friends and family too. Yes, respect everybody. You got. I'm listen. Respect people and treat people the way you want to be treated. That's just it. Okay, that's just the rule. Sunny days. She's a content creator. She says, and these weather disasters. Oh yeah, that too. Let's not forget that. But hey, you know they say, honey, it's the end of time, honey. You know when you start seeing things that don't usually happen, it may be a sign that it's the end of time. My grandmother always say that. Yeah, I know my grandmother's a pastor. She always say, hey, the time ain't long. No, the time is not long, honey. The Lord is yet to come. When you start seeing stuff like that, honey, wars and rumors of wars, Trump in office again, planes falling out the sky for no apparent reason, child, it's a praying time. So if you ain't got your life together out there, honey, you might want to go on and start doing it. All right. Said that my son and his wife have been married for 24 years and she do not like me. She disrespects me a lot, and her and my son get into it and do not appreciate her doing that. Oh, I hate to hear that, Miss Charlotte. I don't like that. And I'm going to tell you, the person that needs to fix that situation is your son. Your son needs to check his wife and say, hey, that's my mother. You don't need to disrespect her, regardless to the fact if you have a disagreement, that's still my mama. Until he check it, it ain't gonna stop. You can fuss at her all day long, cuss her out until he put his foot down and make it very much so known to her that she is not to disrespect you because of who you are. Then that is going to continue to happen. I'm gonna be praying that situation get better for you, because that can't be easy for somebody who's supposed to be respectful to you like that, which is your daughter-in-law. Okay, because she should see you as a second mom. So the fact that she's disrespecting you shows maybe that she wasn't raised right. I don't know, and I don't want to speak on people. I don't know her, but I mean, like, shit, who raised you? Bottom line, I was raised. You respect adults, and that's just how it goes. All right, True TV Podcast. Another content creator says, enjoying the content and consider joining the Caramel Rail crew, honey. Yes, honey, come on over. We'd love to have you. All right, let's see. Miss Charlotte Lawrence said that my daughter only wants to talk to me when it's convenient for her, but I still treat her nice because, yeah, just pray about it. Pray about it and have a conversation with your son and let him know, hey, I don't like the way your wife talked to me. I feel like it's disrespectful, and I think that you should have a conversation with her to kind of check her on that and let her know that that's not cool, that I don't like that, and let him deal with it. Because if you say something, it's just going to only get escalated. It should come from him. He chose her. You're the mother-in-law. So let him handle her, and you just pray about it on the sidelines, honey. Let the Lord work on your behalf, and let your son, and pray that the Lord will change your son's heart, that he will see that what the wife is doing is not right, so that that situation can work itself out. Okay. Because only the Lord can change a person's heart, girl. Okay. All right, so Deidre Douglas says that, yes, Rare, we are living in Revelation. We are living in Revelations, y'all. Oh, Lord, we are. All right, so let's get one more comment, and then we're going to get out of here. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down to the bottom. Yeah, y'all be praying for Miss Charlotte, okay, about that situation with her daughter-in-law disrespecting her like that, because that can't be easy. She's saying that she don't like it, and it hurts her heart. And we want to pray for that situation for you, so that gets better for you, okay? All right, so let's get this last topic. Rose, you're gonna be the last comment of the night. It says that, yes, we can get some rest because Mel is getting rest sometimes. That kept me up at night about Mel. Yeah, okay. Definitely keep some prayers over there for her. And she, like I said, she's got a couple more battles that she's got coming up with court, fighting for her children with this situation with Martell. I don't know why he's fighting. Like, nigga, you ain't even paying child support. Sit your ass down. He get on my nerves. But, when a person don't want to let go and be responsible, like Martell does not want to be, then he keeps creating and wreaking havoc in the situation. When all you got to do is take your hands off of it, see your kids do what you need to, whatever they need financially, get yourself together, maybe get another job, because I don't see this show going on the air too much longer. And it don't look like he's done anything with his life since Melody left him. It's like he's stuck after she said, I'm done, let's get a divorce. But thankfully, she's done what she needed to, so she'll be fine. But bottom line is she has a lot of people that's pulling for her and praying for her. So Melody's going to be fine. And don't forget, her mother used to be a first lady, so she very much so knows how to pray. And I'm pretty sure she does always pray for and over her daughter and grandkids. So they're going to be fine. She got a lot of people advocating for her. So, hey, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. So shout out to Melody Sheree for being the strong individual that she is. She is human. Okay, she is human. Some of those things that she go through and that she's been through, it does hurt. I'm pretty sure she does kind of get by herself sometime and think about it, and it makes her cry because these are people that she put on. Has she not put these people on? Has she not pitched the show? And has she not, hey, said to Carlos, hey, this is my friend. Let's get him on the show. They got this and that going on. Let's put it out there so that the world can see who these people are. And they get on the show and they turned on her and pretty much gave their ass to kiss and started treating her like shit. And that can't be an easy feeling. Because these are people that you once saw as friends. She said, hey, we used to take trips together. We used to hang out together. So it's hard for a person to sit across from you like Destiny and make up lies and say that you try to groom and yell and say, yeah, it's up and stuck and be talking like that. Like, where is this coming from? And with the evil face and the turn up lip, like you just, it's crazy. I just couldn't. But anyway, let's get out of here, child. Love you guys down. Thanks for the 400 and something of you guys watching. Thank you to my mods, Scorpion, Miss KBR, Tyra, and Belle Wilson. Thank y'all for doing such an awesome job. And all my content creators that are here. I see Sunny Days is in the building. I see True TV Podcast. Do we have any more? I don't see any more. Okay. Of course, all my Caramelians, y'all know I love y'all down too. And all of the newcomers, I see you guys here. Thank you so much, Teresa Wright, for the super sticker. Again, thanks again for that. Let me scroll up, honey. I'm scrolling. For anybody else that's new tonight, thank you for joining the live. If you enjoyed the live, please don't hesitate to subscribe because we do have a good time over here. We have great content over here as well. We laugh. Some of y'all cry because y'all know I don't be crying and doing all that. But we have a good time. Okay. We jam over here. We do it all. Okay. We have all the news that I know you guys can use. And we're a good crowd over here. You guys, y'all know I love you guys to speak freely in terms of how y'all feel in the chat as long as it's respectful. I don't mind. That's what it is over here. Okay. But let's get out of here. You guys have a wonderful night. I know everybody has to go to work tomorrow after having this holiday of President's Day today. So you guys have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Prayers to everyone that you sleep well and have a wonderful, wonderful, safe night. Okay, let's get out of here. Love you guys. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Thanks for being here, the Queen Speaks. Thanks for being here, the Queen Speaks. All right.
Go, 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 go. Go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it,